Here we go. This is going to be a very important match for Colt Tyson because he is currently on 14 points. He has been the black sheep of this tournament. And not because he comes out looking back like a vampire. No, it's because no one expected for this rookie to make 14 points. An opportunity to still reach the finals. I mean, yes, of course, on 14 points. But there is a chance because in the final round, he does have Tony Lee Williams. So he does have a chance to stop the multi-time world champion from reaching the finals. But of course, he has to leave fate in the hands of the opponents of Joey Hartman and Andy Reeves. But not to mention there is also another threat, the form of Neo Titan. I mean, for the A block, it has been so close. It is going down to the wire. Who will have the second chance at redemption? Who is going to go to the finals in the AllStars tournament? That is a question that these 13 rounds has been for. Well, 12 so far, but still, we're going to need all 13 to find out who gets what. But all I can say, that every man in this tournament has impressed me. And yes, that includes even Kajiri and Dizzle. They have impressed me with their performances as of late. I mean, Kajiri nearly beat DJ Young, so what's that say? But either way, Colt Tyson ready to go against perhaps one of his strongest opponents to date. And this is the man who has fought the Neo Titan before and won. I'm talking about Colt Tyson, not Diego Crimson. But Diego Crimson earned himself a huge victory against Adam Sabin not that long ago. In fact, it was just last round that he got that win. And now looking for another one. Of course, he is out of the tournament on 10 points. He cannot catch up to the finals. But what he can do is ruin it for Colt Tyson. Because while Colt Tyson is on 14 points, Andy Reeves, Joey Hartman, Tony Lee Williams could all, and Neo Titan could all surpass him. Even Kids Stacked could surpass him. Hell, at this point in time, even Joey Grace could surpass him. But either way, Diego Crimson is just looking to vent out these frustrations, only making it to the middle of the tournament bracket. Wait, did Ken Snow win earlier tonight? Yeah, he did, didn't he? So, no, he's... Holy shit, he has dropped down that food chain. Poor Diego. But either way, Colt Tyson taking the lead here, looking for a big knee to the side of the head, aiming for that red fringe, looking to add a little bit more red to it by the end of this match. But shot to the body there by Diego, and a big roundhouse kick to the back of the skull. And say what you will about Diego Crimson, he may look like a powerhouse, but damn, he knows how to use those legs. Not to mention, he is athletic enough to springboard around that ring like a junior heavyweight. Or a cruiserweight if it's, you know, NCW. But for two of our younger stars, these two men have definitely impressed. Colt Tyson in both the King of the Ring Championship Tournament and the AllStars Tournament. Not to mention Diego Crimson in the King of the Ring. He defeated Eddie Knight, a multi-time champion, like 1 US, 6 Intercontinentals, current Intercontinental, and a 3-time world champ. And Diego Crimson beat that. But Colt Tyson next week, he has something almost as spectacular that he could pull off, and that is defeat Tony Lee Williams. A match Diego Crimson, not a match, a man Diego Crimson has fought. In fact, it was the first round of this tournament, the first match of this tournament, in losing fashion. But at this moment, Colt Tyson is dominating Diego Crimson. And now looking to come off the top rope here. Look at this. Oh, looking for a 450 and no one home to see the results. Except me. Except all of us. We saw him fail. But here we go. Look at this power by Diego. Just using his neck to assist with that reverse suplex. But Colt Tyson just fights back. He is literally the Walking Dead. I was looking for that big roundhouse kick. And I thought I downloaded him before the AllStars Black patch came out. Oh. Either way. Big knee to the side of the head by Diego. And definitely looking to use that power to his advantage with that gut wrench powerbomb from that deadlift position. Looking for the cover. Ooh, and not even a 1 count. Colt Tyson able to kick out. Impressive stuff by the Canadian Vampire. And look at this, looking to break the arm. Up on the shoulders, looking for that GTS. In trouble. And now looking to drive that sucker ball kick right to the face. As he rolls Diego into the middle of the ring. Oh, and not sure if he dropped a knee to the back of the head or it was a shin, but either way, Diego's face met the ground all the same. And Colt Tyson hooking the head, big knee to the forehead. But Diego Crimson able to cut him off there. And now looking to break the arms. Look at that, just wrenching back, trying to weaken that grip in Colt Tyson's arms. Also, Colt Tyson making his Raw debut last episode as that bat that attacked Ronda Rousey. No. Either way, big knee to the... Oh, now looking to sink his teeth into this one. Looking for the Canadian bite. And that could be it. Could be looking at 16 points here. Can he do it? 1, 2. No, almost soared himself to victory. To even greater heights. He could have moved into second place, tied with Joey Hartman. But here we go. Diego Crimson, big shoulder tackle, knocking Colt Tyson down. And here he goes. Look at his power, reverse power slam. Oh, and now looking for the Crimson Slayer. We saw him hit this on Adam Sabin multiple times. But will 1 be enough to put away Colt Tyson? Will it seal his fate? 1, 2. No, Colt Tyson able to kick out Diego Crimson. Cannot believe it. He thought he had the match won. And he still believes he has the match won. But here he goes, a big clothesline. Another one, more like a double axe handle to the head. And look at that power slam. He is just unchained, pure aggression, looking to destroy Colt Tyson. And here he goes with another reverse power slam. And this time hooks the leg for the cover. 1, 2, and no, Colt Tyson fights on. Diego Crimson thought he had it there and then, right, but no. But Diego Crimson just looking to bring the punishment to Colt Tyson. And once again, looking for that Crimson Slayer. Will it be over for Colt Tyson? And look at Colt Tyson trying to crawl to the ropes. But hooks the leg. And still not enough. And look at the frustration in the body. Just in all areas of Diego Crimson. That frustration as he just takes it out on the referee with that elbow drop, air quote on air quote. That was an accident. Okay, so the air quotes were supposed to go to the accident. Anyway, look at that. Diego able to reverse whatever Colt Tyson was thinking there. The referee's still down as the time continues to tick. And Diego Crimson, oh, big one-handed, like a chokeslam spinebuster. Heading up to the second rope now. What's the big man have in mind? Can't believe Colt Tyson has kicked out of 2 Crimson Slayers. Oh, look at that big European uppercut. I don't know if it properly connected, but a fair bit of it did. 2. And, oh, come on, that was a lazy fucking kick out. That was like Sami Zayn at TakeOver against Owen type of kick out, just, eh. And busted open via that snapmare facebuster. And now looking for the backslide driver. Into the cover. 2, 3, no, nearly stole one. God diggity damn, I thought he actually got it. That would have been fucking impressive. Here we go, looking once more for that Canadian bite. And Diego Crimson just crumbled. There, could that be it? 1, 2, 3, and Colt Tyson seemingly pulling victory out of the bag after taking a beating by Diego Crimson. I mean, he did rule the early part of this match, but Diego Crimson ruled the second part of it with that powerful performance. 2 reverse power slams, 2 Crimson Slayers. But in the end, it was not enough to put away the Canadian Vampire as he stands tall once again. But he is now on 16 points, tied with Joey Hartman in second place. But there is 1 point above him that remains, and that is the Andy Reeves on 17 points. If Andy Reeves wins via submission, Colt Tyson is out of the tournament. In fact, even if Andy Reeves wins via pinfall, Colt Tyson is still out of the tournament. But either way, we gotta see what happens in our main event. But first, we have more action. Next match. Here we go, very important match. As we are stepping into important territory. Tony Lee Williams currently on 14 points. However, if he can stay in line with Andy Reeves and wins in this tournament, he could find himself in a second chance opportunity. But of course that means he's got to win his next 2 matches. Tonight against Kid Stacked, next week against Colt Tyson. Because as it stands, Andy Reeves, 3 wins, 4 wins, 5 wins, 6 wins, 7 wins, 4 losses. The same record as Tony Lee Williams. But of course, that loss to Joey Graves last round definitely hit him big. But he's looking to rebound against possibly the future of this company. Kid Stacked, who has made an impressive debut this year. First ever NCW Omega champion. I mean Omega Tag Team champion. First ever NCW Undisputed Tag Team champion. And not to mention 13 points in this All-Stars tournament. But of course, he doesn't want to just be in the tournament. He just doesn't want an impressive amount of points or an amazing amount of victories. No, no, no. He wants that opportunity to head to the finals. Because after all, look who is the current undisputed champion. His former tag team partner, King Gutter, and Stacked wants to take that title away from him. He wants to prove that he is the better of the two, and what better stage to do that than the main event of Chaos Mania. But of course, Gutter does have a big problem at NCW Revolution. Actually, he's got two big problems, and it could become a third. But either way, Tony Lee Williams ready to go. Stacked, ready to go. The two men who combine the Alpha and the Omega. And they're looking to square off in the middle of the ring here. As Tony Lee Williams looking to take down Stacked with that belly to back suplex. And now looking to drill the air from those lungs. Oh, and drill the knee into the spine. As Stacked was begging for a timeout there, but no, Tony Lee Williams, he needs this victory. Because if he loses tonight, he is out of the tournament. And Stacked now looking to fly. And here he goes. Oh, big clothesline there. Normally when you see Stacked and ropes be included, it's normally that stacked forearm. But not right now, as he drills Tony Lee Williams with that DDT. Two men whose careers started with the Tag Team Championships. Tony Lee Williams started with the NCW World Tag Team titles, Stacked with the Omega Tag Team titles. And you saw the career that Tony Lee Williams has had winning those Tag Team titles. Imagine where Stacked could go now after... I mean, the sky's the limit for this kid. And Tony Lee Williams now looking to test the future. And here he goes looking for a top rope splash, but overshot it. Oh, Stacked just moved out of the way. But look at that, Tony Lee Williams frustrated. Oh, and butterfly gutbuster there. Fucking hell, that match went way too long for my liking. Either way, Tony Lee Williams deadlift gut wrench powerbomb. Am I saying Alexander because they've got three fucking names in their full name? Either way, Tony Lee Williams up on the shoulders of Stacked, but elbows to the nose. Oh, that'll definitely get a man to let you go. And here we go, Tony Lee Williams looking for that butterfly pile driver. And not quite done, looking to put him away here. And look at his advantage, looking for that fisherman's neck breaker. Oh, and that could be it. Middle of the ring. Can he put him away? 1, 2. No, Stacked able to kick out. Tony Lee Williams thought he had it. But no, there's a reason Stacked has come this far. And oh, look at that. Straight into that DDT. But Tony Lee Williams gloating a little bit here. He tries for another kick to the body. Gets turned around. Oh, and he's the one who takes the advantage with that belly to back suplex. And here he goes. Makes him bow. That makes him kneel. And here he goes with a DDT. Oh, and it busted him open. But Tony Lee Williams does not stop the damage. Senton drives all the wind out of your lungs. And look at this. Just full frontal assault. Running knee. Could be it for Stacked. And what? Tony Lee Williams just made a mess out of him. That is the determination of a former 5-time world champion. A former United States champion. This is a man who has been known as many titles. He has been known as the champion of champions. He has been known as the gatekeeper. He has been known as the co-founder of the Redemption Kingdom. the leader of monsters in the final in the Ultimate Nightmares, the captain of Death Club, and now he is now known as the Lone Soldier because he is tearing through the battlefield known as the NCW AllStars 2018 tournament. But now it all comes down to him versus Colt Tyson if he can pull out another victory. Also, if Joey Hartman and whatever loses, Joey Hartman and other people lose, but yeah. Next match. Shall we begin the drinking game? Every time I confuse these two Joeys, you take a drink. Anyway, here we go with Joey Hartman. The man who is leading the tournament in victories with the best record coming in at 8-3. Of course, he wants to make that 9-3 tonight over Joey Reeves. Joey Hartman, he has been on a mission since this tournament has started. That is the main event of Chaos Mania. And how could you not? Because he has everything that he has tried, he has accomplished. A former two-time Intercontinental Champion. In fact, last year at Chaos Mania, he defended the Intercontinental title. Not to mention a former NCW World Tag Team Champion and a former four-time NCW United States Champion. Not to mention the longest reigning United States Champion. I think his reign went for like 3 months. Alright, so he won the title of Moses Gus, defended it against him, Andrew Kennedy, then defended it against Fletcher Evans of Cody Collins. No, it's Cody Collins. Then he defended it in a triple threat match with Alexander and Raiden. And then he lost the title in an elimination chamber. Then he regained it back in the Hell in a Cell. Lost it in a triple threat match. And couldn't get it back in the 2 out of 3 falls match. So yeah, that's pretty much what he's done this entire year. And that is pretty fucking impressive. Also, he's also done this tournament, which has been amazing. This psychotic son of a bitch, however, he has... well, he hasn't won any tournament. He hasn't won any titles, but he has sure as hell put himself on the radar. I mean, if you can beat Tony Lee Williams while he was on such a huge roll, that is bragging rights right there. Not to mention Joey Reeves, one of the most eeriest superstars we've seen, one of the most, what would be the word, creepiest? No, there's been plenty of those. Andy Cox for a start. But no, Joey Reeves, he is a puzzle that cannot be solved. He is a riddle that can't be figured out. And sure as hell, if he was a treasure, nobody would want to find him. Because he would be a cursed artifact. But either way, this man has been putting on great performances, beating big names in this tournament. Whether it's being spit in their face or stomping their head into the ground. He has managed to pick up 12 points in this tournament. Round 2, 3, 4, and 5, he went straight victories. Wait, what the fuck? No, that round was a win, you stupid friggin' document. Either way, the round that I am, of course, speaking of is the one against Tony Lee Williams last week in the main event. Where it was a Death Club revenge match. Joey Graves was the only one who didn't get his hands on Tony Lee Williams. Cody Simmons got his hands on him. Tommy A. Hawkins got his hands on him. Even DJ Young got his hands on him. But Joey Graves felt a little left out. So instead, he decided to get his foot on him and stomp his head into the ground. I mean, there's not much to say about this guy except for, you know, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, this guy leaves you speechless because of, you know, the effort gone into the art of his style of fucking with one's mind. I thought the one who could get the best read on him was Tony Lee Williams, but apparently not. Because this man... Oh, there is a... Wonder what kind of story is behind him. But of course, once this tournament is over, Death Club will be back together, and that will cause chaos on the main roster of NCW. But can Joey Hartman figure out this twisted personality of Joey Graves? And big knee across the back of the neck there. Joey Graves now. Joey Hartman now arm drag to Joey Graves, just throwing him into the ground, and now looking to jab those elbows right into the heart of the creepy one. I wouldn't know what side is his heart on either. I don't know, but I know what side of his guts are on. The top of Joey Hartman's shoe boot. But here we go, Joey Graves. I nearly screwed it up there, but big Northern Lights suplex. And now elbow strikes to Joey Hartman's head. Oh my god, this is gonna kill me. Joey Graves now picking Joey Hartman up to one knee. Oh, shot to the body there, and Joey Hartman looking for a sunset flip powerbomb. Joey Graves didn't see it coming, and Joey Hartman looking to take full advantage of the downed Joker. Look at these elbows striked, and Joey Graves, if he could get the victory here tonight, he would ruin both the streaks of Joey Hartman and Tony Lee Williams in back-to-back rounds in 1 week. Call that an impressive effort. Joey Hartman picking Graves back up, looking to scoop him up, but no, reverse DDT by Joey Graves. And now what does the Madman have the Joker have in mind? I forgot the Madman is Tyson Steele. Ugh. And look at this, just slamming his head right into that top turnbuckle. Joey Hartman eating it 10 times like an all-you-can-eat buffet of getting your head rammed into that turnbuckle. But apparently the effects not showing at this point. So of course he may have a concussion to go to the corner and taunt someone like Joey Graves, but look at that, just baited him in. Looks like it's time for Joey Hartman to play mind games with the Joker. Oh, and look at that airplane spin right into the cutter. Kick to the side of the head. And now Joey Graves looking to take control here, but back elbow. Joey Hartman definitely getting in his mind here. Now looking for that scoop slam. Oh, and look at that, right into the Joker's mist. And then a pendulum backbreaker for good measure. Now looking for the knee drop. And where Joey Hartman had the advantage, Joey Graves took full advantage of it. But look at this, tried to pick him up, and no, Joey Hartman able to reverse the pressure and take Joey Graves down, but Joey Graves jacking that jaw, and now hooking the head, big European uppercut. And now looking snap suplex. And now looking for a snap mare. Throwback. Oh, and now looking for broken laughter. Joey Hartman in trouble. Oh, and that could be it. Is Joey Hartman going to suffer his 4th loss in this tournament? 2. And no, able to kick out. Joey Graves, oh, looking to drop the forearm or the elbow, but either way, Hartman able to stop him. And now, oh, back elbow. Shot to the face. Able to slide out the back, shot to the back of the skull, kick, shot to the head, and look at this, Joey Graves just dominating Joey Hartman, and that one busted him open. Another broken laughter. And goes in for the cover. Can he score the 3? 1, 2, 3. And holy shit, Joey Graves is a monster right now. Beating both Tony Lee Williams and Joey Hartman in 1 week. God damn, Jericho be proud. A 4-time United States champion and a 5-time world champion. That has got to put you on a rating somewhere. And once again, Joey Hartman, Tony Lee Williams tied in this tournament, 8-4. But there is one man that still reigns above them, and that is Andre Reeves. Look at that, hooking that leg, going for the cover, and done off 2 broken laughters, and only 1 joke is missed. This guy's got such an amateur style of wrestling, a basic style, but damn is it effective, especially when he stomps your head into the ground. After he's done fucking it, he just discards it on the curve with a curve stomp. Here we go, main event time. In a very, very, very important match for both men. Neo Titan currently 14 points. And this monster, holy fucking hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches in a row, all of them victories. That means he has won 7 matches in a row. Oh, not 7 matches in a row, but 7 matches total in this tournament. Kind of, for a while, we thought that we would not see him near the top of the food chain, but if he is to win tonight, 2nd place, we'll see a 4-way draw on 16 points. Joey Hartman, Tony Lee Williams, Colt Tyson, Neo Titan, all 4 men will be on 16 points on 7 wins. No, 8 wins and 4 losses. But there is currently a man who stands above the rest of the pack on 1 point difference. For a while, Andy Reeves had the tournament well in hand. However, suffering 3 straight losses allowed everyone to catch up, but a loss here tonight could be detrimental, because unlike those 4, he has been winning a couple of these matches via submission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he is currently 7-4. And if he were to lose tonight, he would be 7-5. Meaning, if he still won the tournament, okay, if he still won the tournament, the most points, then who win next week between Joey Hartman, Colt Tyson, Tony Lee Williams, and the Neo Titan. Whoever wins out of those 4 matches will meet him in a second opportunity match if Andy Reeves loses tonight. However, if he wins by submission, no one will be able to catch him in points because he will rise to 20 points. That means no one, unless they can get those 5 points from Will Ospreay for the shortest time, will not be able to catch Andy Reeves. But oh, holy shit! Big boot right to the face, and Neo Titan is just looking to break Andy Reeves in half. This is practically David versus Goliath here tonight. And Andy Reeves does not have the slingshot and a rock. He needs a little bit tougher than that, because he is fighting the AllStars 2017 champion, a former 2-time world champion under the name Golden Titan. Of course, he won those accolades, but he is now the Neo Titan. And as the Neo Titan, he is looking to become AllStars 2018 champion and go to the main event of Chaos Mania 2. Last year, he was world champion. He defended that world title against Tommy A. Hawkins and retained that title. But this year, it's definitely going to be a little different. I mean, technically, he probably would have only made it to the second round before being eliminated, but it is not like last year. It is a new year. But either way, Andy Reeves looking to break down this power game of the Neo Titan. Man, Neo Titan, when he lost, what was it, like 4 matches in a row? What the fuck is he? Yeah, 4 matches in a row. I thought he was done in this tournament, but no, apparently not. But Andy Reeves continuing to target the knee and the arm of the Neo Titan, looking to break him in half. And if the Neo Titan were to tap now, then Andy Reeves would get those 5 points away from Will Ospreay. It's not like Ospreay needs them anymore. Look at that, catching him there, hooking that head. Now that I think about it, I've actually got to check the time on the Tony Lee Williams versus Stacked match. Did it break the Ospreay time? If it did, I'll put out a tweet. Or, you know, I'll find out in the next recording. Either way, if Tony Lee Williams were to get those 5 points, he'd probably, you know, he'd win the tournament. I think. But either way, rapid forearms across the face. And now looking to break that arm. Okay, worst case scenario, it's going to be a fatal 4-way in that second chance match between Andy Reeves, Joey Hartman, Neo Titan, and the winner of Tony Lee Williams and Colt Tyson. And a big scoop slam. But Neo Titan, look at this. He is going for those 3 points. He is trying to break Andy Reeves here with this torture rack, because that is the second time he has locked that in. He is absolutely trying to get those 3 points. And if he were to do it, he would set this entire tournament on top of its head. And Andy Reeves with that snap DDT out of desperation. And now, big forearm shot. Another one. Oh, and a sling blade cutting down the Neo Titan. But if the Neo Titan loses here, he will be out of the tournament. And look at this power from Andy Reeves. Looking for that air raid crash neck breaker. But this is a terrible place to look for that knee bar. What the? He didn't go for the knee bar. He went for the Titan swing. Holy shit. I did not see that one coming. But look at that Neo Titan. If he could just lift his arm, he could have touched that bottom rope, but no. Able to kick out of his own move there. And sweet mama jama, that was impressive out of Andy Reeves. I did not expect that, to be honest. But here he goes. Meteora. Don't think he even got the height to hit Neo Titan in the face. But I mean, he is enjoying himself at the top of the mountain. But that may be a mistake by the rookie from the Kings of Darkness, as you do not want to frustrate this giant oversized tin of pure hatred. Look at this, hand around the back of the neck, looking, reverse choke slam, and throat hit second rope on the way down. As Neo Titan goes in for the cover, can he score a win on Andy Reeves? No, not quite yet. Neo Titan not sure what to think of that. But what I do know is he is looking to show Andy Reeves how it's done, how it feels from a 7'4", 500-pound walking machine of destruction. And there it is, the Titan swing. 1, 2, 3. No, able to kick out. Andy Reeves hanging on by the skin of his teeth. A Neo Titan deadlift gut wrench suplex. And we have seen that move a lot tonight. Here we go. 1. Oh, and a sharp elbow right to the forehead or helmet. And a swanton bomb. Andy Reeves, despite his size, he is impressive. Look at these strikes. Cutting down the big man. Knee to the jaw. And once again, looking for that air raid crash neck breaker. Oh! Right on the back of the neck. But Neo Titan straight back to his feet. And a shoulder tackle knocking down Andy Reeves, looking for the cover. 1, 2. Not quite able to get the victory. But the Neo Titan, what does he have in mind here? Looking to scoop him up. Counter. Forearm. Another one. A drop kick to the knee. Andy Reeves is just trying to cut him down. And that'll work. Oh, big knee to the inside of the leg. And Andy Reeves looking to dissect the Neo Titan, looking to rip him apart. And better ring awareness for Andy Reeves. But no, Neo Titan will not let him hit that knee bar. There he goes, looking belly to belly suplex. Could have been overhead, could have been belly to... Could have been sideways. Ways. But holy shit, nearly got the pinfall there. Man, this little dude is just not stopping. I mean, why would you? Neo Titan is down. You need to stay on him. Oh, what is he thinking? Oh, thought he could have been looking for a knee bar. Normally he can get you while you're standing, but of course he can lock it in while you're on the ground. Well, what better place to lock it in than on the ground, in the middle of the ring? Oh, look at those white, soulless eyes just staring down at you as he gets set for that Titan swing. And that could be it for Andy Reeves. 1, 2, 3. No, able to kick out. Neo Titan thought he had the match won. Look at this. Neo Titan is infuriated, telling him to stand up. And instead of telling him, he's forcing him to stand up. Here he goes, looking for a back grip, looking maybe a German, but no, Andy Reeves able to get out of it. Look at his power into the spin out power bomb into the cover, but hand reaching for that bottom rope. And now back elbow, kick to the body, misses the first kick but nailed him with the second. And now Andy Reeves once again looking to break that neck of the Neo Titan, looking for the air raid crash neck breaker, I think for a third time. But the Neo Titan raking those eyes, and a hand around the throat, looking choke slam, and that was from like 8 feet in the air. Ooh. But Andy Reeves, a cheap shot to the knee there. Oh, and look at that, just throws himself right at the Titan to take him down. A little bit of Aaron Jagger there. Jaeger? Either way. Andy Reeves was unable to get the pinfall. But now looking for the submission, looking for those 3 points that will separate him. But a rest to get him to that at least a second chance match or a pure victory. And can he tap out the Neo Titan? Neo Titan had no choice. And history repeats itself because Andy Reeves' first victory in NCW involved tapping out the Neo Titan in a fatal 4-way. Does it again here tonight, and he moves up to 20 points in this tournament. But it's safe to assume Neo Titan has been eliminated from this tournament because he cannot catch up to the rest of the pack now. It is down to 4 men. Andy Reeves, he's guaranteed his spot, win, lose or draw next round. He is at least at Revolution, but important question floats around the room. Will it be a multi-man match for a second chance, or will he go straight to the finals? Questions to be answered next round next week, but that has been it for round 12 of NCW All-Stars 2018 for the A block. If you enjoyed any of the matches, please hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and hit that notification button to stay up to date with NCW action. In the link description below, there will be 3 Twitter accounts that you can follow. That being for NCW, that being for my own personal Twitter account, and also for our developmental NXW, which will be probably getting a reboot in season 3. But of course, you can watch it. It is on YouTube, and I will eventually find the account that it is on, and add it to the link description below. But of course, we still have round 12 of the B block to go to tomorrow, or whenever this, after this goes up, whatever. Anyway, round 12 is important for 2 men in that tournament. A victory for Loki Suzuki keeps him in that tournament, but if he fails, DJ Young will make it straight to the finals. There will be no second chances for anyone in that B block. It will be DJ Young representing, but let's see if it is a spoiler or a prediction. Will DJ Young run the entire tournament clean? Will he lose? We'll have to find out with the remaining 2 weeks. But until then, this is NeoXtreme saying goodbye, good night, good luck, and see you later. Adios.